Good afternoon, dear beloveds. This is White Wolf. I'm going to start off by enacting protocol. Scope on the line, fire dragon, earth and water dragon, earth fire dragon, Quiet speak dragon, golden orange dragon, Ezekiel, my two black dragons, black dragon from Saturn, Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Santa Fe, Raphael, Mother Mary, Saint Germain, Galactic Federation of Light, grandmother, grandfather, and the tribal women are also in attendance. The Intergalactic Council, and so it is. We're going to be talking about a form of letting go. And I've talked about manifestation several times. And we're going to be talking about today, the topic of discussion today is the law of subtraction, is the law of letting go what does not serve, letting go of friendships, letting go of relationships, letting go of your job, letting go of the things that are holding you back, becoming a light worker, becoming on to the spiritual path, catapulting yourself into enlightenment. So what this really means is that it's a form of letting go. It's letting go of just seeing yourself as a physical body instead of seeing yourself as God in human form, which is consciousness in human form. You are the oracle of love, light, and wisdom, and you cannot see yourself and tie yourself to the physical focus. So I want you guys to understand is that it will not let me share out. So please share out as I'm sharing out. This is White Wolf. There will be a healing and light language and so forth. So I'm going to stop sharing out because it's not letting me share out. So the law of subtraction is a form of letting go. Like you've been in a relationship for a long time, it's not working. Maybe they're very controlling. Maybe they're very manipulative. Maybe it's just not working. And then you let go of that relationship and it opens you a lot of doors, a lot of opportunities to meet other people, maybe to just form another relationship that was placed on your path in your lifetime progression. And when we let go of things, and this is what I did on the beginning of my spiritual journey, was letting go of not only my job, a lot of friends, family, that was not serving me, that was not elevating me, that was not letting me be creative and not inspiring me and allowing me to find my anointing, my spiritual awakening. And a relationship came into my life that helped me, that opened the door to spirit. So relationships are very essential, but there's a lot of things that you have to do. There's a lot of things you have to heal. There's a lot of things that you have to let go of. You got to realize that maybe the friends that you have are not necessarily bad for you, but you can't focus your line of sight just with them because they're not spiritual oriented. It's like maybe you go to a retreat and you go to that retreat and in a sense you get this very great awakening, this feeling of enlightenment, and you're like, wow, I'm in bliss, I'm loving, I love it, it's great. But then you go back into your environment and then everything goes out the window and you don't continue your spiritual work because you didn't allow yourself to be in an environment where you meditate daily, where you burn sage, where you pull cards, where you really open the door of spirit into your heart, into your energetic field, into teaching you things about life. So when we let go of even quitting our job that is bringing us hate and despair, even having the bondage of emotions, even seeing physical reality as physical when it's really non-physical, when we have to let go of seeing ourselves as just consciousness projecting things into existence, speaking things into existence, manifesting things into existence. And this is how the law of subtraction and the law of attraction are very close knit together, which equals letting go of things, which subtracting all the things in your life that is not helping you progress, that is not elevating you, that is not really bringing you closer and closer and closer to spirit is the first step to the law of attraction, to manifestation. And I've talked about manifestation and law of attraction quite a bit, but I've never talked about the law of subtraction, and it was a topic that's been on my mind quite frequently. Please share out to all the groups and please make an appointment with me. $30 for 30 minutes, $60 for 60 minutes, and $90 for an hour and a half. and just contact me on Messenger. My real name is Jacob Wolf, but I refer to myself as White Wolf. That is my higher self. So what I want you guys to understand is that there's a lot of things that you have to subtract out of your life, which means letting go of anger, letting go of seeing yourself in the 3D, healing a lot of things, healing ancestral patterns, healing a lot of things in a lot of different lifetimes. Even a lot of all of this is self-remembrance, and a lot of this takes a lot of practice and a lot of healing. So let go of anything that did not make you feel good, that did not bring any peace within your spirit. And we always feel like we always have to learn the wisdom of becoming old and becoming enlightened by meditating for 5 hours, which I think is a complete and utter waste of time, because you can feel God in a matter of a nanosecond. But this takes practice. It takes time to meditate. Meditation at first is very boring, but once you get the hang of it, it becomes very blissful, and it becomes a very good tool of allowing yourself to quiet down, to relax, and see that you are spirit in human form. So the first step in the law of subtraction, step 1, is to let go of anything that does not serve, and I mean anything that does not serve. It means that it's hard to let go of the physical focus of the 3D, because you think unconsciously that's what your life really was. You thought that was all that is, and then when you awaken, you realize that is not what is all that is. You realize your guides. You realize that you can heal people. You realize that you're a master intuitive, and people are not going to get this. So what you have to do is that you have to respect your own free will, and that means that you respect everybody else's free will to a T, realizing that just because they don't respect you, you respect that they don't respect you, but if that respect is not going back and forth, then you're going to have to block some relationships, which is letting go of some relationships, letting go of a lot of people, letting go of anything that does not give you love, light, and generosity. And this even means going out in public, even because we absorb energy. We feel a presence in a specific place when we're traveling on the go, just going to an antique shop like we both did, me and Morningstar did today, and like seeing, like a lot of energy, a lot of people's spirit. Maybe this place has a spirit of depression. So what this really means is that you only should have things in your energetic field that is inspiring you, that is trying to elevate you, that is trying to make you grow. And if you are subject in your environment, because you are a subject to your environment, if you're not manipulating your environment to the fullest of your capabilities, when I say manipulate, I'm not saying it in a negative connotation. I'm saying create the reality that you prefer, that is your preference, that is the reality that you desire. We all have a burning desire inside of us, and we all have a story of being rebuked and not being accepted. Like if you've been bullied in this lifetime, if you have like people that seen you do your spiritual work and they don't quite agree with it. I've gotten a lot of backlash, and I've had to let go of said things, and I've had a lot of people give me forgiveness. So forgive the people that have wronged you. So this comes in with a lot of letting go of how you saw life to begin with. So the law of subtraction is very, very hard, because we feel like, oh, if I do this, it's going to upset this person. Oh, if I do that, it's going to upset this person, because of the expectation in their fucking eye, which is really, really wrong, which is really, really controlling in a way. So what I want you guys to understand is that we have to let go of anything that does not serve us for our highest good, for our spiritual journey, for our anointing. Because everybody that's on the spiritual path has a destiny. They're following the highest light of their destiny. And it's not disrespectful to follow your highest alignment. And it's really hard when you let go and you have the vibration of not caring and giving so much energy to others, to things, to objects, to your sense perceptions, to your emotions. When you let go of anything that does not feel good, because once we focus on things that bring us joy, bring us happiness, doing things that we love, and if you are happy, and people are sad because you left them, because you were meant to go on your spiritual journey, I'm here to tell you that is their problem. And this just came to me, and this was very hard for me, because when you let go and you just live free and you live wild, even though it looks very peaceful, it upsets a lot of people. Not only a lot of people that you don't even know, but a lot of people that you do know, a lot of people that are closest to you. And if that respect is not exchanged, then that's not love. Because letting go of even seeking for status, seeking materialistic things, letting go of seeing yourself as a physical body. Because we need to see ourselves as consciousness. Because there's nothing separate from consciousness, there's nothing separate from awareness. There's nothing separate from you, because you are creating everything in your reality as it is right now. And we are all mirrors for the collective, and we're all mirroring things back to ourselves. The law of subtraction is very, very hard, because it leads to the law of attraction, and then the law of attraction leads to manifestation. It leads, when you let go of a lot of things that do not serve you, you will attract more, which equals manifestation, which equals you living your soul journey, which is meditation, is the soul craft. And all of that leads to manifestation. And I am here to tell you that when you start letting go of things that don't bring you joy, and when you focus your sight on the right things that are right for you, and it sounds kind of selfish, because in the beginning stages of your spiritual journey, it is service to self, because you have to live for yourself so that one day you can live for others. And I know that sounds very selfish, but it only sounds selfish to people who have been unconsciously doing things. It seems selfish to live in your own little world. But people every day are living in their own unconscious little world. And then when you start living consciously, you start to begin to see that I'm so glad I let go of hanging out with those specific people. I'm glad I let go of that person. I'm glad I let go of people who are very, very close to me, like, for example, family, because that was not bringing you joy. And they think that you're the disgrace or you are hurting them, but really you are bringing love into your life, and you are following your complete resonance to a T, and you're taking enlightenment all the way, because you have to take it all the way. So it's like quitting your job, just going out on a whim and just quitting your job and just not even finishing your 2 weeks, which I did this. And it feels liberating when you let go of that job, and it was such a negative part of your life, and you let go of it and you went free and you had all these experiences, and you will attract more experiences as you let go of things. You will attract more when you let go of things. Letting go of emotions, even that you were bonded to, will be a liberating thing. So when you let go, when you let go, when you let go of more and more and more things, objects, sense perceptions, emotions, people, the physical reality that we live in, and seeing ourselves as consciousness, and seeing through the illusion of time, and seeing the illusion of reality, and seeing through all of these illusions, of seeing God within ourselves, as seeing us as God in human form. But I want you guys to understand is that when you let go of more and more and more things, you will attract everything that you desire. And when you have a burning desire and you follow the path that was set for you, you are going to have to let go of all the things that does not serve you. It could be an eating habit. It could be drinking. It could be smoking. It could be a whole plethora of things that is prohibiting you from becoming enlightened, from breaching densities, levels of consciousness even. So the more and more that we let go of, the more that we attract to ourselves, the more that we manifest into our reality, and realizing that there are parallel realities, that there are alternate realities, that there's alternate versions of ourselves. And that what the thing that we got to align with is our higher self. Because our higher self knows which direction we should go to. It's like if your higher self or your guides or whoever that you're channeling, if they're telling you to go buy that truck, well, maybe the object of buying the truck and going to the dealership was maybe to meet your future wife or something like that. Or it was in actuality is to buy the truck so you can get from point A to point B, and it's more of a luxury and not so much of a wasted buy. So when we let go of expectations of even outcome, even letting go is key to enlightenment. It's key to becoming more spiritual, because when you awaken, you have to let go. You have to let go of fear of others' expectations and of others' comments that they leave when you're even going live. So the spiritual awakening is a lifetime of letting go. And I've given you a lot of examples of letting go. And this was hard for me when I first started out on my spiritual journey. Sorry, I had to do that. It was very, very hard for me because I didn't understand it all. I didn't understand what my life was going to be and how my life changed in a year, and that how much I grew spiritually in a year, and that I was fast tracked on my spiritual journey. So when you are fast tracked, or even when you just awaken in general, you have to even let go of who you once were because it was a hallucination. Anything post awakening, even letting go of your old reality, your past, and even letting go of focusing too much on the future and staying fully in the present. So it's a whole act of letting go. Because once you let go, you attract more, which leads to manifesting more and more and more things that bring you love, light, and generosity. And I want to really focus on that, um, because if we don't focus on our bliss, if we don't focus on what makes us happy, if we're not really gentle with ourselves, if we don't heal along this path and learn new things, even letting go of a past moment, even letting go of certain lifetimes, uh, things that happen in certain lifetimes, even like healing a lot of ancestral stuff. It's a whole plethora of things. And this is the only way to really manifest the reality or the life that you want, or the person that you want, or the car that you want. Maybe you got to sell this car in order to get that car. It's a whole plethora of things. So keep letting go. Just let go of not giving a fuck what people say about you, or what people think of you, or what someone said on your live feed, because I've gotten harsh criticisms. I've gotten a lot of backlash for doing the spiritual work. And you just have to let go of that. And it's a hard thing to do, because you want to be loving, you want people to accept you, and then when you don't find that acceptance, you got to say no, fuck you, I'm sorry. I don't want you in my energetic field. You're not bringing me happiness. You're not bringing me joy. So please fuck off. And I'm being blunt here because you have to be when you have the vibration of not caring. The vibration of not caring equals the law of subtraction, which equals letting go, equals law of attraction, and then it equals you manifesting the reality of your choosing. I hope this all makes sense. I do throw a lot of information. I've been getting intense downloads in the month of April. I meditated for almost an hour before coming on here. And I've been wanting to break down my lives because sometimes I throw stuff out there. I'm rapid fire. I talk too fast. So I wanted to sort of slow it down and sort of make this sort of like a classroom setting. And I want you guys to feel as if we're in a setting where we're talking with each other. Because I want you to feel more personable. I want you to feel like this is for you. When really a lot of my live feeds are for me. There are a lot of them is for me to learn on my spiritual journey, things I need to incorporate as well. So when I make a bunch of examples of generalizations, I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about me. Some of it's for me. But I'm just trying to get you guys to understand it and make it simple because sometimes I'm a little too complex. When we're exploring the mind body spirit complex, it can get a little complex. So I want to break down these spiritual teachings so that you guys can understand it, so you can get it and then go about your day. But continue to let go of things. Let go of that old exercise machine that's not helping you. You know, maybe there's a crystal that doesn't have the same energy. It could be as simple as that. Letting go is hard. But as more that we let go, the more that we will attract. The more that we let go, the more that will manifest. The more that we let go, we have the vibration of just not caring. And it doesn't mean that you're not a caring person. It just means that you don't let people affect your mood. You don't let people get into your energetic field and fuck it up. So I think it's time to get into some healing. I have chimes, I got a gong. So I'm a healer and I'm a reader. If you want to contact me, please share out to all the groups. This is White Wolf. If you're on Place to Heal, please share out. If you're in all the groups, share out. $30, 30 minutes, $60, 60 minutes, $90 for an hour and a half. So please contact me on Messenger, even on here if you want to. And let's get into some healing about letting go of what does not serve. Okay? So, and I'm going to be doing super mudra energy and light language. So, in this moment, I want you to let go of expectation of outcome. I want you to let go of expectations from others, of yourself, of any self-judgment, of anything that is not serving you, a job, a spouse, anything that does not bring you joy, and forget everything that ever came into your energetic field that did not feel good, that was not in resonance of your true vibratory state of manifesting the reality that you desire, and realizing that you are just consciousness, breathing things into existence, speaking things into existence, manifesting things into existence in this moment right now, and letting go of bondage to emotions, bondage to the physical focus. It's a whole plethora of letting go in this moment, and we are just rejoicing in grace, love, light, and generosity in this moment. And I just want you to get into a calm space within your consciousness. Ishipama aya ositim toya oshitim daya otikim gaya oshitim toya shiti pama gaya otitim toya oshitim daya otitim toya Shitipama aya otitima toya oshitima daya oshitima do. So right now, I want you to let go completely to spirit, to God source energy, and becoming more and more of the oracle of light and wisdom, which is God in human form. The oracle of love, light, and wisdom let goes of everything that does not serve, let goes of people, of objects, of the sense perceptions, of the emotions, of the physical reality, of all the lifetime regressions that was not for the highest good. So let go more and have the vibration of not caring, of others' expectations of you, of your own expectations of outcome. Just live free. Just live wild, even though it looks very peaceful right now in this moment. And have greater clarity. And that as you keep subtracting things out of your life, that you start attracting more, that you are manifesting more, that you are assimilating all the things in your reality, all the things that you desire. Maybe it's a business. Maybe it's a car. Maybe it's just having a Buddhist statue in your yard. It could be anything simple. It doesn't matter. Everything that you want is already in store for you. It's already happened. And if we have the vibration of it's already happened, everything I touch turns to gold, then we are truly catapulting ourselves into becoming free, energetic beings of love and light and wisdom. That we don't look for status, that we don't look for materialistic things. We are just being. We are just beings of light. We are just resting in awareness. We are just resting and becoming oracles. Because that's what we are. We are oracles. We're just doing what our higher self wants. We're doing what our guides want, what the Intergalactic Council wants, the Galactic Federation of Light wants. The dragons, your fairies, they're all here with you. And they're not going to leave you, dear beloveds. They're just not going to leave you here. And they're always with you. As Morningstar said, they're with you when you lay your head at night on a pillow. They're with you always, and they're proud of you, and they love you. And they see the things that you are letting go in this moment. They are seeing you become more and more of God in human form. And you let go of anything that did not bring you peace, that did not bring you love, that was not generous. Don't focus your sight in the wrong lens. Let's clean it up and then look through the lens. And let go of the tension. Let go of the self-judgment. Let go of anger. Let go of depression. Let go of resentment towards others, judgment towards others, resentment to yourself, hesitation. There's so many different kinds of emotions, but we can't identify ourselves with any of the physical traits of reality. That's why we make our own reality, because reality is an illusion. And then we create reality as it is by letting go. There's some of you watching that need to let in the Brotherhood of Orion, the planet of Orion. They're the Great White Brotherhood. And the white dragons from Orion, for some of you, they want you to let them in. They want you to invite them in your energetic field right now. They want to help you. They want to accept you. They want you to be in the temple of truth. They want you to be in the temple of truth. The temple of truth. And there is no negative connotations here. I hope you understand that they are galactic beings. And there's a lot of dragons and a lot of wonder in the temple of truth, and they want you to come there in this moment. So just open your hands, open your heart, open your mental body. As I breathe, you are flushing out all the things that you are letting go of. You will feel a golden white aura in your third eye. That is Christ consciousness. That is the God state. It is your true state of frequency. It is your true state of being. It is your awareness. Light codes are being sent out as we speak. letting go of your flesh even. Just let go, let go, let go of more, and keep letting go. And be free when you let go. Be free as you let go of more and more and more. Just let go. Just let go. It's okay. I enjoyed the time that we spent here today together in communion with the one source of all things, which is the oracle of love, light, and wisdom, which is who you are in your truest form. It's God in human form. And as I snap my fingers, you will come back to, you have a greater sense of clarity. You will conquer your reality. You will conquer the world, and you will move mountains. And you will have let go of all the things that do not serve. But take a deep breath. And take one more. I hope you all enjoyed that message. I hope you share out to all the groups and make an appointment with me. $30 for 30 minutes, $60 for 60 minutes, and $90 for an hour and a half. And please share out to all the groups. This is White Wolf. I hope you accept this healing with open arms, and just contact me on Messenger if you want a reading or a healing. But I hope you enjoyed this teaching today. I hope it filled you with joy. I hope it made you find complete resonance with yourself. Thank you, and you all have a wonderful evening.